All right, in this video, we'll be looking at components and types of fraction. Let's go. Now, fractions, take note of this. Fraction generally, they have three main parts. So that's the main part of fraction, three. So let's take, for instance, A all over B. I'm just using a general example. The number on top is known as numerator. That's the first component. Then the number under is known as denominator. Denominator. Why this line is known as dividing line. Division line, or you call it division line. You can call it dividing line or division line. So this is A all over B. A stands for the numerator. So any number on top is known as numerator. B is the denominator, any number below. So A and B can be any integer. They have to be integers. So what are integers? Numbers that are whole numbers. Whole numbers are also known as integers. That is numbers that are different from, that don't have decimal point, and numbers that are not fractional by themselves. So A all over B is, they are integers. A stands for numerator, B is the denominator, and this line is called the dividing line. Now, let's transform this to number. Example, if you have 3 over 5, 3 is the numerator in this case, while 5 is the denominator in this case, and then this line is the division line. So even if we have 18 over 4, this 18 stands for the numerator, while 4 stands for the denominator, and this line is the division line. Now, there are some other type of fraction that will have about 3 parts or 4. That is, they will have a whole number separate, and they will have fraction attached to them. Such fractions are known as mixed fraction. I will still talk about types of fraction today. For instance, fraction can still be like this: 8 whole number 3 over 5. So this number stands for the whole number part, and this is the numerator and this is the denominator. So this kind of fraction is mixed fraction. So this will lead us to types of fraction. Let's go there. Types of fraction. Now, fraction generally has three types. Three types. Fractions has three types. The first one is proper fraction. Proper fraction. 2, improper fraction. And 3, mixed fraction. While some people call it mixed numbers. So anyhow, anyone you call it is still good. So proper fraction, let me explain. Proper fraction is a type of fraction in which the numerator is smaller than the denominator. So example of that, when the numerator, the number on top, is smaller than the one below. For instance, if you have 5 over 8. So you can see, we can bring millions of examples of that. That's if you have 5 over 8, the number on top is smaller than the one below. It's easy for a big number to carry a small number. So such fraction is known as proper. Then improper fraction is a type of fraction in which the numerator is bigger than the denominator. For instance, if we have, let's say we now have 8 over 5 in the other case. So this kind of fraction is not proper. It is improper fraction, because a small number carrying a big number is a load, is a workload on it. So the next one is mixed fraction. In this kind of fraction, I just explained it now. That's when you will have a whole number and a proper fraction attached to it. So for instance, if you have 10 whole number 3 over 4. So 10 is a whole number. 3 over 4 is a proper fraction attached to it. You can see. So this kind of fraction is known as mixed fraction. That is, we will have a whole number and a proper fraction attached to it. Thank you for viewing this. God bless you.